Welcome to my studio. We're talking about Hokusai. Type in Hokusai drawings in a Google search if you've never done so, and prepare to get your mind blown. Hokusai is one of the greatest draftsmen and painters that ever lived in the world in the history of human civilization, along with Rembrandt, Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and I think you should study him big time, especially if you are a student of figure drawing, realism. A lot of times he gets overshadowed by the greats of the West because he didn't use modeling or light and shade the way that we are used to. But what Hokusai does have that all the masters have is gesture, an intense emotion, and lifeblood within his work. The the explosions of this particular drawing and the way that this is called a bolt of lightning strikes Varudaka dead. He drew spirit figures. He had a ghostly imagination. He drew pretty much everything under the sun from creatures. Let's go check out. This is a drawing manual he did called Quick Lessons in Simplified Drawing. You can study his geometric constructs of bear dragon figures, human figures, cats, dogs, squirrels, oxes, egrets, hanging pandas, dragonflies, man walking on a donkey with some branches coming out of zigzag. Study these constructs on the left. You can print them out, trace them from your computer, see if you can memorize them, and then ink the final work in with a brush to study his method, to glean what you can from this master who drew fish, squid, pufferfish, butterflies, bats. This guy is mind-blowing. I'm going to X out of this. I know I am humbled, and you should be too. Go check out your teacher's work. See if they're anywhere close to something like this. I'm sure they're not, but that's okay. It's not a competition, but we need to see what human beings are capable of and try to learn what we can from them. Let's go through these are just sketchbooks. That's mind-blowing to me. Look at this page of birds. In ink with a brush, his calligraphy is on another plane that I have never seen another artist get this level of beauty, simplicity. But we as human beings are capable of this connection with nature, this energetic life force that exists within all the world. If we can unleash this power, we can see with this kind of creative imagination. I know my sketchbooks look nowhere near as good as this. That's okay. Stay humble. Learn from masters. I'm just trying to direct you to the greatest artists that are out there so you can soak in your being an aspect of what they've done and then become a better self for you and your creative process. Look at his work in the Met Museum. His work is all over the Tokyo Museum and all over the world. He is a known master by every student of the late 19th century once globalism started taking root in Europe. Degas, all the Impressionists studied him, even the Romantics, even during the Baroque era when the Dutch trade merchants were bringing back drawings from the East. They were blown away by what they saw. Rembrandt started studying the calligraphy of these marks, and you can see it in his work. I will leave you there. I would recommend maybe going to this Quick Lessons in Simplified Drawing. Spend a day on one of these pages. Try to memorize this geometric construct and then try to ink it in with the brush the way a calligrapher would directly after you get the layout. And then don't just stop there. Do it 2 or 3 times until you can reproduce it from memory and you've learned kind of what the main overlaps are, the sequence of the drawing. Don't just do a generic memory copy, but get a perfect memory copy with quality ink marks. I will leave you there. Go study Hokusai. Stay humble, keep learning, and good luck.